taking a couple extra gas canisters just for the coincidental chance that there's a ton of traffic and not enough gas, or I'm in a situation that traffic's so bad I don't have the availability to like stop at a gas station.
I want peace in the world, and the United States is one of the biggest forces for not having peace in the world, and this is certainly the case with Israel-Palestine. The United States is behind the Israeli policy that is causing the conflict.
What an individual was wearing so much was based on clothing. It's one of the first questions people ask. Well, what were you wearing? As if somehow that clothing incites somebody else to rape that individual.
For our sleep patterning and like having good consistent sleep, having a lot of light early in the morning is what is most important. And so because the sunlight and the sun is the biggest trigger for our circadian rhythm.
Working while enrolled in college classes is not uncommon for 8 out of 10 college students. For students enrolled in 5 classes a semester, it can be hard to find the time to keep up with friendships and other extracurricular activities. For students who work,
The Life at Elmwood Grove, this is Hannah. How can I help you?
it can be even more difficult. Hannah Huber is a full-time college student and works 2 jobs. She says it can be difficult to manage.
It's like a puzzle that represents different aspects of your life. You know, there's work, school, personal time. It's like trying to puzzle them all together to fit perfectly, and it doesn't always work.
According to a journal by the American Education Research Association, students who work over 15 hours signed up for 1 less class on average per semester. Students can access federal Pell Grants for only 12 semesters, but this may leave some working students without financial aid if they take 1 less course per semester. Lily McPherson is a student who also works 2 jobs, and she says it can take a mental toll.
It gets to me more when I go like 4 or 5 days and I realize all I've done is go to work and go to school. Not only have I not seen my friends, like I haven't done anything for myself.
For Lily, school is just as important to her, but she says she will make sacrifices for her jobs if she needs to. She admits the lines can get slightly blurry between her work life and her studies.
If they want something extra from me and I want to deliver to continue to generate positive feedback for myself, then I will skip my class so I can go in early for a shift. Or, you know, I'll miss turning in an assignment and I'll stay late because they needed another hour of help.
The The Washington County Detention Center has been grappling with overcrowding issues since 2018. Today, the detention center is over capacity by 140%. Sheriff Jay Cantrell says he started noticing the population growth within the detention center since 2013.
Our numbers are going up. They're creeping up. They're going up. But, at some point, ladies and gentlemen of the court, we're going to have to do something.
Imagine being arrested and taken to Washington County Detention Center, where you'll probably have to sleep on the floor. This is how one previous inmate, Donnie Vincent, felt when he was arrested last year.
I necessarily didn't want to stay on the floor. Like I said, jail it's not a convenient place to go to, but there was a good 15 to 20 people on the floor whenever I was in there.
After voters rejected a $100 million expansion plan and sales tax increase, the Quorum Court agreed to use nearly $20 million received from the American Rescue Plan Act for the project. The detention center plans to add 130 beds and expand their intake area and medical space. Sheriff Cantrell says it would make the work environment more manageable.
Stepping over people that are sleeping on the floor to go do their daily or their hourly jail checks to check on all the people. It's just going to make the working conditions a lot better. And you get 50 people crammed into a place that's really designed for 24. Right. The intentions are short.
Their plan is to find a contractor locally and to break ground around the first of the year. The historic Dixon Street train bank is causing a logo commotion as it faces closure at the end of this month. Bank officials announced the branch would permanently close at 5 p.m. on September 29th. Elizabeth Essex is a regular account holder at the bank, and she says the bank made simple tasks more exciting.
Even a person like me that doesn't necessarily want to do something like responsible, like going to a bank, can kind of get into the idea of going to a train to do it.
The owners of the bank sold the land to Ramble North LLC for nearly $2.5 million. Ted Belden and Greg House with Ramble North plans to build a hotel on the property. Silas Tremaine is a bartender at Tin Roof, and he says he is excited for the future of Dixon.
I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more people, and I think that'll greatly impact Dixon Street in general.
With new plans underway for a hotel, the train bank's fate is undecided. Elizabeth says the residents of Fayetteville aren't being taken into consideration.
No one local seems to really be excited about it. The hotel isn't going to benefit many people that actually reside here.
According to Greg House, the architects for the hotel have been looking at ways to incorporate the train cars into the project if it is possible.